Welcome to Montezuma, Colorado. We are up here at over 10,000 feet above sea level, and we're going to find out which tire is best in the snow and which tire is right for you. The all-season tire, the all-weather tire, or the dedicated snow tire. We're going to do that by putting them through a series of tests that's coming up right now. We're running all these tests on the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, and this is a tire that came on this car, the Michelin Primacy AS, a standard all-season tire. Let's run this one first. So the all-season tire is supposed to work in every season, be it snow, sun, or rain, but what we find out here in Colorado is they don't work particularly well in any season, especially snow. We're gonna see if that's true. So I've got an acceleration run up this steep hill, and Alex is gonna time me, see how long it takes to get from the start cone to the finish cone. I'm in normal mode, traction control on. All right, Alex, you ready?
Ready for you.
All right, I'm gonna just floor it in 3, 2, 1, go. So right off the bat, a lot of wheel spin, traction control lights blinking. I'm starting to kind of slide around a little bit and stop.
9.81 seconds for the baseline test acceleration of the stock tires.
9.81.
All right, 9.81 is the time to beat in the acceleration test. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. Today's episode is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for curious and creative people. You can learn new skills, deepen existing passions, and there's a wide range of subjects. There's everything from film production to web design to creative writing. It spans the gamut. For example, if you want to try your hand at a car review, check out iPhone Filmmaking by Caleb Babcock and Niles Gray and learn how to use your iPhone to make some truly incredible videos. And who knows, maybe we'll use your review on an episode of Dude, I Love My Ride at Home Edition. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable, less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. The first 1,000 people to use the link below will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium. So for the next test, I'm going to drive down the same steep, snowy road at 25 miles an hour, and then when I get to the stop cone, I'm gonna slam on the brakes, and we'll see how far it takes to bring the RAV4 to a stop. So, accelerating. Here we go, already sliding sideways, just trying to get to 25. All right, that is 25 there. Just coasting along at 25. When I get to the stop cone, hard on the brakes right now. Full on ABS, full on skid. Wow, that's remarkable. That's really where the all seasons suffer, is when it comes to stopping. All right, so that's where we stop with the all season tires. Let's go ahead and try a different set of all seasons, see if there's a difference between brands. The Bridgestone Ecopia HL422 Plus comes in at $148.99 per tire, of course depending on size. It's supposed to be an eco-friendly option that's better for fuel economy, but it's also supposed to deliver dependable all-season performance. So we're swapping out the Michelins here for the Bridgestones. Both of these are all-seasons. You can see they have pretty decent tread blocks, but not a lot of siping, those little lines that really dig into the snow and the ice, and the compound is pretty firm. These really become rock hard under like 44 degrees Fahrenheit. That's their biggest drawback. So hopefully we'll see a difference between the all seasons and the all weathers, but we're gonna try another set of all seasons just to see if we can get any better performance out of the Bridgestones compared to the Michelins. Same stretch of road, same distance, same procedure. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh wow, pretty big difference right off the bat. Feels like we accelerated quicker. There is a line there.
8.82 seconds for the Bridgestone Ecopias. 8.82.
Interesting results. So that's about 1 second quicker than the first tires that we tested, the first all season. So that just goes to show that not all seasons are made the same. Let's see about stopping. How much quicker is this puppy going to stop coming down the hill? All right, downhill with the Bridgestone Ecopias. So same testing procedure down the hill, 25 miles an hour. I'm gonna hit the brakes in the exact same spot, holding 25, holding 25, holding 25, and hard on the brakes. Wow. Pretty major difference in stopping distance.
Much shorter. Look at that. That's the cone where the stock tires stopped, and all the way back here is Tommy in the RAV4 with the Ecopias.
Wow. So that is a 38 foot, at least my foot distance between the two all-season tires. That's enormous. That's a really big deal. It just goes to show that even though both of these tires were brand new, some all-seasons work better in the snow than others, and the Bridgestones definitely perform better than the Michelins, at least out here. All right, let's step up to the all-weather tire. The Firestone WeatherGrip is the least expensive tire in this test, coming in at $112.99 per tire, of course once again depending on the size. Now this is marketed as an all-weather touring tire for an all-year experience. It's 3 peak snow rated. This tire is engineered to help you keep in control no matter what the weather. This is an all-weather tire, and the idea with an all-weather tire is you can run them all year round, in the winter, in the summer, in the autumn, in the fall.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
You're good. Okay, we'll go from there. Ready? So they've got much better siping than the all-season, and they're also supposed to be a softer compound, which means they won't turn into hockey pucks when it gets below like 40, 45 degrees.
This is going to hopefully beat the 8.82 of the last all season. Okay, are we ready? In 3, 2, 1, full throttle.
Here we go. Ooh, it feels much more confident, not as much lateral motion either.
7.44 seconds. 7.44.
So a big transformation between the all-season and the all-weather. The first all-season, 9.8. The second all-season, 8.8. The all-weather, 7.4. That's a good acceleration. You know, I had a little bit of slippage right off the bat, but it was able to hook up much quicker than the previous tires that we just tested, and I had much more confidence. We didn't get as much of that kind of sideways zigzag or swerve that we had with the all-season, so we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm still not quite sure they're as good as a snow tire, but they feel so much better than the all-season. Really snowing here. 13 degrees Fahrenheit out here, 10,000 feet above sea level. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's a lot of work. There's 15, 20, 25 miles an hour right there. Stop cone is in the same position as it was on the other ones. In 3, 2, 1, stop! Come on, come on. Full ABS, but look at that. We stopped quicker than both of the all-season tires.
Back there, that's our cone for the one that came stock on the RAV4. Here's the cone right here. That's for the aftermarket Bridgestone. And where he is stopped right now, that's with the Firestone all-weather. So 2 all-seasons down the hill, the all-weather stopped him shorter. It's kind of what we expected. Nice result.
Not bad, Tommy.
We stopped 22 paces shorter with the all-weather than even the better of the 2 all-seasons. At 25 miles an hour, 22 feet is huge. Imagine what that would mean at 50 or 70 miles an hour. That could save your life. Alright, so here we have the comparison between the all-weather tire, the Firestone, and the proper winter tire, the Blizzak. Now, some interesting things about both of these tires. When you're shopping for a tire that's really built to go in the snow, you want to look for this right here. The little snowflake inside a mountain, that means they are snow rated, and the all-weather tire is, and then of course we go over to the winter tire, we're gonna find the exact same symbol. There it is, so of course the Blizzak is of course snow rated as well. Now the difference between them, you can see just how big these lugs are in the winter tire. They're also super soft, and every lug has its own set of sipes as well. So it's more aggressive than the all-weather tire that we just took off. So we're going to see how they compare out on the RAV4. The Bridgestone Blizzak DM-V2 starts at $138.99 a tire. It's supposed to offer improved grip and braking power on snow and ice. The compound is nice and soft, but aren't built to last as long or be as fuel efficient as all-season or all-weather tires. They're also, of course, severe weather rated. So here in the RAV4, we've got a couple of different drive modes: Trail, Eco, Sport, Normal, and then the EV mode. I'm running the RAV4 Normal because that's what it defaults to, and I think that's what most people would drive this car with. And then I also am using traction control on. I haven't disengaged traction control for any of the tests, so it's basically like you would just drive it every day backing out of your driveway. Okay, so the final test, the Bridgestone Blizzaks, one of the more iconic snow tires probably ever built. And it should do the best out here. It's got the softest compound, it's got the best tread for the snow, but of course you gotta swap them out in the spring. You can't run them year round. All right, I'm gonna hit the gas full throttle in 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, okay. Not much slipping at all. Come on car. Across the line.
And 6.85 seconds on the Blizzaks.
6.85.
All right, so we lost over half a second on our acceleration test, which is what we want to see. Progress over the all-weather tires. Pretty much no side-to-side movement whatsoever. When you hit the gas, a little bit of spin from the wheels, and then straight as an arrow, just like you'd expect out of a proper snow tire. A lot of countries actually mandate snow tires for winter months. Here in the US, depends on the state, but in Colorado, we really don't. We do have traction laws, but basically, you could be in a Lamborghini, which is all-wheel drive, on summer tires and still be legal, which is just insane to me. Time for the braking test with the snow tires, the Bridgestone Blizzaks. 25 miles an hour, we're gonna hit the stop cone. 22, there we go, we're settled at 25. In 3, 2, 1, stop. Ooh, there we go. So it looks like we're some distance shorter than with the all-weather tires. Let's find out. Wow, so we're 15 paces shorter between the Bridgestone Blizzak and the Firestone all-weather tire. I wonder how much shorter we stopped than the first all season. Let's close this puppy up. So this is a really cool real-world representation of tires and stopping distance in the snow. Now, stopping distance is of course more important than acceleration because that's what's going to keep you safe. That right there is the stock Michelin, and it is a long walk before we get to the next all season, the Bridgestone. And this was at 25 miles per hour. Think about if this was at 60 or 70. So here we come to the second all season, the Bridgestone Ecopia. But even still, on a everyday basis, if I lived in a snowy environment, I wouldn't be satisfied with that. I'd want to start looking at something like this, the Firestone, the WeatherGrip. Now, the all-weather tire is a really cool concept, and it stopped significantly shorter than those other two. I think this is a good option if you live in a place like Colorado or maybe the Midwest where you get a lot of snow. But for the ultimate in snow performance, you just can't beat a proper winter tire. This is going to keep you and your family the safest when you're out driving around in the snow, the slush, and the ice. This would still be my pick, my ultimate pick for winter driving, because ultimately tires are the most important thing. It's what actually stops a vehicle. It's what accelerates a vehicle. All-wheel drive, the different four-wheel drive system, pale in comparison to the rubber. And if it was my choice, I'd stick with the Blizzaks. Well, as always, this has been Tommy with the Fast Lane Car. Check out TFLcar.com for the latest and greatest in new car reviews.